Really shouldn't have been wearing my city clothes. Shouldn't have been wearing my city clothes, but I wonder if there's a mod out there that adds sets to the game. Just because swapping it all out every time I go in and out of like a combat zone versus a talk to people zone is like an incredible hassle. And then doing it like dozens of times over and over again over the course of the playthrough, I'm like, oh man. I'm not psyched about that idea. But I do want to have charisma clothes. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to focus on paying for said charisma clothes now. Because they were expensive. Or they're probably going to be expensive to repair. They were expensive when I bought them. So here's where the D is. What? How the fuck did that get there? Okay, that's not where I put that. So it just teleported here all of a sudden. How odd. Like, really, really odd. Let's get back to town and hope I don't get mugged on the way back, because I am, not of high health. I've got all the energy and nourishment in the world, but I'm gonna have to sleep it off until I get fixed up. Don't have any bandages to use. I mean, I don't have a use for my bandages. I could probably use something else. I could probably use something else to help out a bit. Oh wait, no, let's ride you through. It's gonna be a bit of a ride to get there. I might be able to use something that's more related to, medicine to heal up faster, but if I'm gonna be back in town, I can probably just hope for the best with my resting overnight capabilities. Trying to get run over anyone. I am being wildly reckless. I did it. I'm a badass.
I'm glad to see you.
So, I prowled around for a while, and I have something for you.
Wonderful! How many did you get?
All three.
So that's all of them.
I'm glad
Excellent.
you stopped by.
Let's hope the burden never hears about my little mistake.
Let's hope not.
Thank you, lad. Here's something for your efforts.
150 groschen. Funnily enough, I think I made more...
Stop right there. I have to search you.
What?
Can you hear me?
Okay. I have to surrender?
What?
Such are my orders.
Wow, my stats are fucked up. All that... Oh, I fucked up my nice clean... Alright, we learned a harsh lesson of don't wear that shit outside. Look how fucked up my new clothes are. They are destroyed. Civilian dialogue? That's functionally like a 13, right?
I'm here on important business, and you're gonna hold me up with some bloody inspection.
Yeah, all right. Go ahead then.
Oof. That was concerning. That's never happened before. I don't know if I actually had anything that was stolen on me at the moment. But I'd rather not find out the hard way. Horsemanship leveling. I got huntsmanship going up because I guess if you just do a quest related to beer or hunting, then your drinking and hunting skills just go up as a result. So the quests give you skill-based experience, I think. I'm gonna try to have the tailor fix my stuff, because I'm a mess. And the funny thing is I won't be able to haggle properly because of the said gear being broken.
I'm glad to see you.
Oh no. think I messed up
So
bad.
worried about the price.
Well, we can try it.
Are we agreed?
God be
Well,
with you.
now, a little more and we'll shake on it. All right, so.
Did I permanently break it already? I think wow. I think when it hits 0% condition, it's broken for good and can't be repaired. Otherwise it would show up here, right? I just bought it and I already broke it? Oh no, I'm a jackass. That quest was more expensive than it was profitable, probably, because of that mistake. Well, we'll learn that one the hard way, won't we? Alright. Based on that mistake, first of all, let's try to clean up a bit.
Have some compassion.
There we go. Yeah, that was a generally dumb move. So I'm going to try going through all of my gear. Let's try getting the best possible armor, which is this right about now is where I wish I could sort by anything meaningful, really. Let's sort by highest value, because highest value likely corresponds with highest, like, best gear. I'm going to put on the stuff that has the best defensive stats, basically. And then I'm going to sell the rest of the armor in my inventory, basically, that I'm not currently wearing at that moment. Because I think that's basically the best I can do. Leather jerkin, but it's broken, so it doesn't matter. How are my jerkins so consistently broken? Huh. Guess that's just where I get hit a lot. Alright, so that's how high my stats get at the moment. Body armor's low, probably because one of the slots I can use is destroyed. I'll be exceptionally slow now. Get to the armor.
Jesus Christ be praised.
And let's see how much of this crap I can sell off now, huh? So you have 2,000, that's good. I can make that count. Sure. Let's sort by whether it's worn or not. I'll just have to be careful not to sell off the stuff that is for my cosmetic stuff. My shirt and my doublet. Shit. Keep my hunting gloves together. I at least think having gloves around for my cosmetic set's worth doing, but I'm not really sure. The boots offer more charisma than armor. Tight pants. Think it's just comparable to the black hose. Get rid of those. This should be all he'll be willing to buy. So 889. Might want to trade for something, or just stick with what I've got. Sells more shields. Cauldrons. Let's go for any slot I currently don't even have set up yet. What's the one in the top right corner? Oop, was that it? A brigandine. That's what I'm currently missing on my armor slots. So I probably want that. 3K! Oh shit. How about that one? 2.7K. Son of a bitch. So that's like the top layer of armor, it looks like. 1.4K. Rider's Curious. Curious. I don't know how to pronounce that for sure. Words I'm not used to doing more than reading. Lightweight Dart Brigandine. At that point, I'd be set up. Gives me a big old spike of body armor. It costs 1K. So right now I'll just be paying a bit. Let's give that a go.
Let's talk about the price.
Aye.
I'm sorry, is this suggesting that I get $500?
How are you, Henry?
Yeah, somehow I don't think that's gonna happen where I talk him into paying me.
See now, I knew we'd come to.
Whoa. When it's, I guess when it's at that scale, you can change the price by like 50 and he'll hardly bat an eye. So get that on. There we go. I was like, is it gonna figure out which layer to show over what at that point? It's definitely, there's definitely some stuff clipping through other stuff there. So those are my stats now. Pretty set up for combat. Everything else is gonna have to go to my horse for now. Oh, is it even possible to get myself to be light enough right now? Maybe I've got too many arrows. I don't think that's gonna quite make the difference, is it? Get rid of that and that. There we go. Yeah, the goblets. Okay, that gets me just under. Yeah, having tons of armor, as it turns out, makes you heavy. Funny that. I'm really killing my charisma score with all this armor now, though. But my charisma set's broken anyway, because I just did that. I just made decisions that poor today. And we're just gonna live with that for a while, I suppose. There's another quest giver there. The question is, do I talk to them, or do I go have a nice rest? And then come back in the morning when I'm less wounded. Well, let's try to solve the goblets. Where's the normal trader? That's the weaponsmith. That's the local grindstone. Scribe. If I pay a visit to the local scribe, I should be able to sell off my excess books. The ones I've read before, basically. I need money now, because I'm a stupid person that fucks everything up. Hooray! How do you do? You're an apothecary, you're not a scribe.
Lad. You're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Last time I saw you, I thought you were ready for the priest.
I'm feeling as good as new.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
About that debt.
Here you are.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you're a man of honor. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I think I might have just wasted my money. Let's see. Skill book on alchemy. It does cost like nothing. Let's grab that. Anything that raises my skills I should grab because it might pay off. Can I sell you my books? Because you don't know where they came from. See my logic here. There we go. That's a net gain for me.
Can we do something about the price?
Sure, why not?
So that's me talking down how much I get from him. Let's go for 150.
Is this enough?
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less and I'll be satisfied. See now? I knew we'd come to an agreement.
See, now I knew we'd come to an agreement. Alright. Goodbye. Alright, so I got myself a new skill book, a little bit more money. A little bit. I'm at 600 again, so we're doing okay. When I say I think I might have wasted my money, can I get the saved game prompt to go away? I think I might have wasted my money, because didn't I already pay the debt off to the guy who was taking care of me? So how did I also owe him 50? The game saved prompt is not going away, and I'm kind of concerned about that. Horsey. Well, you're not my horsey. You're my horse. I almost stole somebody's horse. Alright. So I made some progress here. I'm really fucked up right now. I'm really fucked up, so let's go ahead and just waste the rest of the day. Just gonna go right back home. It's technically a profitable day, I suppose. Things got done at the very least. I'm gonna go home and go to sleep. My life is agony. And in the morning, we'll rise and shine and have a better time. You know? Yeah. So currently everything in this entire menu is equipped. That does simplify things quite a bit. I can take it all off for maximum comfort at night without having to worry about a ton of time commitment. And we're just going to warp right to the morning, which is exactly how long it's going to take to get my health maxed out. It straight up won't let you sleep longer than that, which I get. It's a long time to sleep. I am happy they show you the health meter. I'm not sure if I noticed that before. It wasn't relevant necessarily as much, because it was usually the matter of nourishment versus energy. How much I'm going to need to eat in the morning, and whether or not I'll be able to fully function in the morning. But now I had a significant portion of health to worry about. Ah. All better. Unfortunately, it's still the morning. It's currently still the morning. It takes everyone an eternity to start waking up in this town. So usually people aren't even available yet. So let's just read the Alchemist Dream. There we go. The Alchemist Dream. Peace and quiet at home, enough quicksilver, and a surfeit of lead. Now, time to make gold. Study. I'll have it done by 9 o'clock. Let's do that. I assume this gives me alchemy experience while simultaneously giving me reading experience. Otherwise, I'll be a little frustrated if the skill book for reading somehow, for another thing somehow doesn't improve my reading. Almost there. I wish they wouldn't slow down for the last hour. Yep, more alchemy and reading. All according to plan. Get out of my inventory now. We're halfway past 8 now. Reading's level 6. Oh yeah, we made a decent chunk of progress there. Alchemy is garbage. But reading's up there. God damn it, when someone tries to stab me, I'm gonna be ready for him now. I'm in pig mode again? I had to sleep off stab wounds. And then I slept all night for 12 hours, and yet one piece of food is me being overfed. Here's a crazy concept. What if he just ate the correct amount of food? Wouldn't that be nice? Maybe oh wait, I should talk to... Might be able to talk to her. The game save thing's not going away, huh? Might have to quit out just to try to reset that. Yeah, let's do that. I just saved. Yeah, it would be kind of... Oh, they added a save and quit option. Sure would be convenient if he just, if he would just eat until he was full and then stop, instead of stuffing himself because he can only eat a specific amount of food at a time for some reason. It's gone! The impossible is occurred. Cool. Wash myself, because I think that was before the save or whatever. I don't know. Where's she gone? Where's she off to? Show yourself. We will now engage in the courtship quest.
Don't you want to do something together again?
I can't now. Come back in the evening, will you?
How about now? Fancy a walk to the town?
I can't now. Come back in the evening, will you?
So now it has to be the evening instead. I wonder if there's logical reason behind it half the time, or if it's mostly just based around the idea of when the scene was gonna look good, basically. Because they definitely had like a setup, like set piece of like, to the point where the reeds were cleared in a specific spot last time. So I'm curious about that. Now the quest giver's over here. Curious. They seem to be moving around. Oh, no one at the front gate. Okay, that's weird how there's a halberd just laying there. Should I be concerned?
Henry, I'm
Hey, how you doing? You want to talk? How you doing, Hans Skopon? Please don't run me over. Can we talk? I can unhorse him with left trigger. That's not really what I'm going for. All right. Aren't you supposed to wear clothes? I've heard that. I mean, I was trained by this game to think that's the equivalent of you being naked, because that's what you bathed in. And we're like, naked and I'm with a man. Oh, this is so scandalous. But now he's just riding through town like that. I'm not sure what to think of that. Wait, he is the quest giver.
Hey, what?
Hans, you won't talk to me, but you're the quest giver. Come back here. I want to do a Hans quest. Have at me, Broseph. Talk to me. Alright, well. Let's fast forward for like 2 hours so he gets off his horse somewhere. And then when he's off his horse, I can then talk to him. What a weird limitation, not being able to talk to somebody because they're on a horse. Is he just... You're just coming back on your horse. Did I miss what you were doing when you were there?
How are you, Henry?
Son of a bitch. Fine. 1 more hour. It's fine. If not this, I'm gonna go after Reek, I think. Go wander off to that town, see if I can get my friends some work, and also murder the crap out of that one dude, maybe. I don't know. That's a member of the nasty crew. Now he's back in the castle. Okay. God damn it. And the ongoing chronicles of Terrialism. In a game where getting stabbed doesn't actually hurt your health bar, it hurts your stamina, which just regenerates like Wolverine until you actually get hurt. There's also, I couldn't talk to a guy for 3 hours because he was on a horse. Oh yeah, so that's been his horse whenever I see it, probably. Or maybe somebody, maybe another one looks identical. I mean, mine looks like that, right? Is that you? Is that my horse? Yep. Yeah, it's the same. We got the same one. What's up? Excuse me. Just here to talk to my best boy. Nope. Sorry. I'm sorry. No? Do So I must be on the wrong floor. Higher or lower? I really wish there was arrows indicating where people are. Like an up arrow or a down arrow to tell you that somebody's above you or below you. Like, kind of standard feature in a lot of games. That's a lockpicking spot. Am I going to be able to find him? Is he on top of the wall? Am I going to have to wait till tomorrow?
Jesus.
He's probably up here. Yeah, I think I found him here before.
Damn.
There he is. Oh yeah, this is the room where the cutscene happened, where I was a naughty boy and I was talking to people in the ways I should not.
God bless you. What troubles you?
I'm glad you're here, Henry.
What's happening, sir?
Uncle Sahanush sent for me. No doubt he wants to give me another ear bashing about the error of my ways. And he said to bring you too.
Oh, Sakra. That doesn't sound good.
Indeed. I wonder what he wants to lecture me about this time. And you, because you're going with me.
All right, we should get going then, shouldn't we, Sir Hans? The sooner we get it over and done with, the better.
I suppose so. Right away. I put some of my old clothes in a trunk for you. I don't want you making me look bad in front of Hanush. And I see I did the right thing. Jesus, Henry, if you're going to be my companion, you have to look the part.
I'm dressed like a soldier, which I think was kind of one of my jobs. It's hard to keep track. Sure, I'll get dressed up. Do I get to keep the clothes? Because that'd be really funny. It's after all I went through, I just get free clothes. And hey, that guy trying to drown him in the tub washed his face finally.
Thanks, Sir Hans. I'll go and get changed now.
Alright, so go to the trunk, as he says. And that trunk is somewhere? Quest log. Lord Capon's trunk. It's the A. Side quest. In here. Now, don't mind me. I'm just gonna steal books from him real quick. No one can see me, right? Oh, yeah. I'll rob the fuck out of you. Oh, such plentiful books. I'm gonna sit here in the reading nook. No, I can't. Lockpicking. Where's the trunk? Are you the trunk? You don't have a lockpick. Because you broke your only one, I think. Am I not supposed to be in here? Is that not the trunk? Wait, is this actually the leader of the city's room? Did I go to the total wrong place? Because that's even funnier, kind of. Well, would you look at you? St. George's sword. No one can see me. I'm a secret. Get rid of all that, so I don't have to keep track of it. Take all? What? The Miparde hose? How high is it? Yeah, the fancy shirt covered in blood and bad. It's probably not great for me. Well, I mean, that's better for my charisma. Oh my goodness, my charisma's through the roof now. All I needed was just for him to give me a bunch of stuff. Oh man, why did I even try? How could I? The green would be equal, not that I can see it anyway. But that would lower it though. But those are all bad for me. The riding boots don't affect anything? What am I wearing right now? Oh, nobleman's boots. Well, the riding boots look way better and seem to have no impact on my charisma. But these have better armor, apparently. Yeah. I guess the riding boots actually have worse stats. Alright, I'm all dressed up like a badass, apparently. Ah, I look horrible, by the way. I looked way better with, like, the green vest and the not Peter Pan, the Robin Hood hat. I could go back to Sir Hans, or, hear me out, I could just sit here and read one of his books. Yay. Gonna work on that goddamn reading skill, damn it. Oh, these are all, yep, that hand means don't keep these in my inventory. But they'll never know. The evil morals in Bohemia. The Czechs have ceased to preserve their good name and sinfully devote themselves to hedonistic delights. The old of their ilk stuff themselves like pigs and merely idle about in their homes, whilst the young have taken to dog hunting. The noblemen have begun to do that which once behoved only servants. Where once each lord kept his house clean and orderly, now dogs lie there, where ere hunters hunted, and lords would come to visit them as need be. Today they have devoted themselves to this lowly art, as if they had forgotten about their own blood. Ere they would sit at a table and attend to the affairs of the land and see to the multiplication of its peace and wealth. Today, they are wont to share a roof with the dog of the hunt and consider conversation of dogs and hunting to be of the most honorable variety. What the fuck do you... Why do you hate dogs so much? Like, oh my god, they do things with dogs. Like, and they talk about them. Huh. And thus the wealth of their estates is deteriorating, and the stench of their dogs shall soon kill them. Okay, that you're obsessed, and it's getting weird. And you can't get killed by smell. In days of yore, when they set off to war their own country, they did not loot and took only from the enemy. Yet what of today? When they depart upon a military campaign, their first action is to plunder their own country. In times ere they dared not touch the property of the Holy Church and honored it rightly. Today they have no shame in plundering churches and monasteries. Without honor, they return from battle. Having molested young maidens and drunk every drop of mead, they return home like drunken beasts, and new injustices do perpetrate. Not a single crumb of honor is left in those once proud Czechs, and a time will come when they shall cry over their gain, and only gladly return to the old ways and order. Click. Get that out of my inventory before I get in trouble. I'm a naughty book thief, aren't I? Why? Why? Is that what you're excited about? Is sleeping in a room that has like a mural of like a bloody deer full of... Wow. This is a horrible mural. It's like really just uncomfortable. Yeah, it's in my bedroom. I just keep a mural that has, you know, one deer that has a neck being getting a tracheotomy by arrows, and then 2 dogs just ripping another one in half, basically. And that's just my peaceful sleeping arrangement. And I keep it by my chill fire and my wine and my my bloody ragged clothes that I keep with all my good clothes. It's weird how they kept those in the same place. Don't they have maids or something that would clean that kind of thing? Where did you go? I guess he went outside. Now I'm charismatic as fuck. That might be one reason to go for strength instead of charisma in some of those choices you get, is that charisma is so easily affected by your clothes and other things as opposed to your character. Right? I don't think your strength goes up and down as wildly. I don't think you can like put on the right gauntlets to get more strength, can you? You can in some RPGs. Wrong A again. I need to go after the solid red A, which is where? Up here. See, I've done a few things, so let's just get that prepped real quick. No, don't stay there. Go away. Go away. Go away. This is gonna be a new problem, huh? Alright. I can't fight every glitch, we're just gonna have to live with it for a bit, I think. The down here or up... Shit. No, there's nothing up there. I mean, I don't think that direction works. I think he has to be up here. Was he in the monastery? Or is he down at the shooting range? No, he's probably up here in the garrison. Oh yeah, is that his horse? Maybe? No. It's not Capon's horse, at least. Shit. No, he's downstairs and I'm stupid. Great. 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 There we go. So my next bit of training requires me to be, what, level 10 at swordsmanship? Specifically for the swording, obviously. Where am I right now? Swords at 8. I'm actually not that far off. And I got access to new skills. I really just have to commit to whether I'm going to use a long sword or a short sword. And my current weapon category is what? Saving Grace is a long sword. St. George's sword is lower quality. Or lower damage. That'll make me some... Wait, I'm sorry, what? 2.1... What the fuck? I just got that from that chest and I just have that now for a ton of... Wow, okay, that's going to make me some money. Neat. Game doesn't even think it's that I stole it, so I guess I'm just allowed to have that. That'll make me some money too. I need to get to a merchant. Your horse can't... Wow, I actually overloaded my horse. Okay. I can fix that though. I think I'm going to commit to longsword. Let's just commit to it. I get to use abilities. Longsword, longsword, longsword. There we go. That gives me abilities I can use. Bottom, left, right, center, center. Some nice stabbing moves. Having access to actual moves would actually help me a lot in some of those bad encounters. The Scar Maker, that's the face stabber. Keep that one in mind, huh? Hunting? Skin dead animals. Oh, you can get skins. Or you can get offal. Husks. Let's go for skinning. Skinning means I can get a resource that doesn't expire. At least not... if it does expire, at least doesn't expire as fast as meat does. More likely to make a profit off of it. So on top of having 13 charisma, I have a bonus to speech right now because I'm currently in a town. And that's what I specialize in.
What the hell are you doing?
So, should we go then?
Let's go. And by the way, I'm glad you got dressed up properly. Clothes make the man, and in your case, it's quite a transformation. Come along then.
Are you supposed to be dressed up?
Well, my ward and his, what shall we say, chaperone.
Uncle.
My lord?
I hope we haven't dragged you away from anything too important.
Not at all, Uncle. We were just...
Like boozing and whoring, for instance.
Uncle, I can...
Perhaps you were busy, causing mayhem in the middle of the night and beating up my subjects.
No, it wasn't... Henry and I were just...
Henry's as big a fool as you are. But he's not my ward, thank Christ. What the hell do the pair of you think you're doing? There are people in this fiefdom who work from dawn to dusk to put food on their tables, and on yours, may I remind you. And then they look at you, Hans, their lord and master, and see a drunken layabout. That fellow you beat up last night was a guard, a new guard on the town watch. And he couldn't report for duty this morning because of his injuries. I had the bailiff here complaining, and could I tell him what I really think about this whole sorry affair? Of course not. That would demean me. And you too. So I had to sit gaping like a stuffed owl and listen to his grievances. Maybe you think because you're the lord here you can get away with anything. But you're sadly mistaken, you blockhead. A lord remains a lord only as long as he commands the loyalty of his subjects. And I'm sure I don't have to tell you the folk here are not exactly enchanted at the prospect of having you in charge. That was the last straw, Capon. One more of your escapades and I'll send you to your mother in Polnar. For all I care, she can dress you up like a wench and marry you off to some Hungarian.
Uncle, that arson Archibald tried to murder me. What was I to do?
Oh, don't exaggerate. Well, I'm hardly surprised after you molested his girl and humiliated him.
I was only...
Oh, don't whine, for heaven's sake. It's about time you started taking some responsibility. I have a job for you. Maybe that will keep you out of mischief. Sir Milota of Oleshna has turned up here. Do you know him?
Isn't he Sir Bernard's cousin?
He is. He came here with the remnants of his retinue to seek refuge. He's seriously wounded.
What happened to him, sir?
His fortress Oleshna was attacked by one Wulfrin of Camburg. Milota pursued him almost as far as Neuhof and engaged with him. Unfortunately, the skirmish didn't end well for Milota.
Wulfrin of Camburg? That name is familiar.
He's kin to the Oleshna lords, too. A cousin of Bernard's and Milota's. Their family affairs are a little complicated. None of my business, of course. I just wish they'd found somewhere else to thrash out their differences.
What do you want us to do, sir?
Go and see Bernard in the courtyard. He got a report that Wulfrin pillaged some other farms around Neuhof, and he's putting a squad together to ride against him. Mind your step, though. It's a family affair. After all, maybe more to it than meets the eye. The important thing is to get that damn scavenger out of the domain. If possible, without bloodshed. I can't afford to lose any men over this business. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Very well, Uncle.
Get to work, then.
Good day, Henry.
Good day, Henry. Save icon's not going away, huh? The irony of having a quest called The Clothes Make the Man, and then he is not wearing anything, really. I can't tell if that's on purpose, or if
Stop right there, I have to search you.
Really? Again?
What's going on?
Orders of his lordship.
Okay, he's a little harder. You definitely can't do combat checks on him because he's way up there. I could just barely do this one, but my my trait at how I deal with commoners and talk in town is gonna help me here, I think.
I'm here on important business, and you're gonna hold me up with some bloody inspection.
Right then. I won't search you this time. Carry on.
I am accurate. Jesus, the dialogue in this game. It is accurate too to say that I am here on important business, and he is like holding me up unreasonably.